Hey, thanks for clicking on this video. My name is Tim Smith, and in today's video, we're going to be going over the pros and the cons of Medicare Advantage plans moving in to 2025. But before we do that, I believe it's important to know just how Medicare Advantage plans are working right now. So this is what you can expect if you took out a Medicare Advantage plan in 2024. So typically, people are seeing $0 premiums when they take out a Medicare Advantage plan. Now, that means that you don't have to pay any type of premium to have the plan. But what people are also expecting is copays. So on Medicare Advantage plans this year in 2024, when you get certain services done, like doctor visits, hospital stays, surgeries, you're gonna pay a copay instead of paying 20% according to your Part A and your Part B. So that's what you can expect this year in 2024. You can also expect to have certain doctor and hospital networks that you have to stay within. Now, I know what you're thinking. Doctor networks aren't always the most fun to make sure you stay in network, but they've done a lot with broadening the doctor and hospital networks. And a lot of them you're gonna see in 2025 are moving to national networks. But you will have doctor and hospital networks that you do have to stay within. Now there's also gonna be extra benefits typically built into your plan as well. So you'll have dental coverage, vision coverage, hearing coverage, and sometimes some of the plans even give you a certain amount of money for over-the-counter products like vitamins, pastes, gels, creams, anything like that. You can also expect to have what they call a MOOP, or a maximum out-of-pocket. Most Medicare Advantage plans are gonna have a maximum out-of-pocket ranging from $500 for the whole year up to $9,000 or $10,000 depending on where you live. But this is what you can expect if you took out a Medicare Advantage plan in 2024. Now, let's take a look at what we're seeing in the market right now for 2025. So if you took out a Medicare Advantage plan, you're probably going to have some type of variation of these different things happening in your current plan right now. With 2025 right around the corner, you can still typically expect to have a $0 premium on most of the Medicare Advantage options. Now in some states there will have premiums that come along with the plans, but for the most part you can still find $0 premium plans. Now what we are seeing in 2025 is some plans are adding deductibles. A lot of plans out there that didn't have deductibles before are starting to add deductibles because all these insurance companies with the $2,000 drug cap that's coming out for next year, all these insurance companies have to basically eat all of that money from $2,000 and beyond. So they're starting to add deductibles to make up their money. Now you could also see higher copays. So higher copays that you have to pay when you get things done, doctor visits, hospital stays, surgeries. You could see those copays going up as well in 2025. Again, because these insurance companies have to make their money back. Now, what you're also gonna see is more and more companies are gonna move to a national network, meaning you don't have to stay just locally where you're at with your doctors and hospitals. Now, you still wanna stay in network as much as possible and you wanna check the plan that you're currently on going into 2025, but a lot of them are moving to a national network. So if you go out of the country or you go to Florida on vacation, a lot of times you can still be covered. But again, you'll want to check your specific plan and what it looks like for next year. A big change that we're seeing is in the extra benefits. So a lot of the extras, dental, vision, hearing, a lot of the plans are starting to lower their benefits, again, because they have to save the money from the $2,000 drug cap. So we've seen a lot of plans where they take their dental from $3,000 down to $1,000, or they take their vision down from $300 to $100. And so you want to make sure and be aware of that and make sure that you evaluate that for next year. And then the last big change that we're seeing is that a lot of the maximum out-of-pockets are starting to go up. I just met with someone yesterday that their plan has a current maximum out-of-pocket of $2,000. Next year, it's climbing to $6,000 a year for the maximum out of pocket. And so a lot of these companies are starting to raise their maximum out of pockets for 2025 due to the $2,000 drug cap and having to make their money back. But what do you think? What changes are you seeing in your current Medicare Advantage plan, and what changes do you want to see moving into 2025? Now don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and feel free to click the link in the description box and set up a one-on-one call to discuss your Medicare options in your specific area. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.